spirit to be people of violence, man. He's a young man of violence, man. He probably hasn't tapped into it yet, but I'm pretty sure that he's daydreaming about putting cats in microwaves, man.
Give him a reason. Give any heathen a reason. And the first thing that you gonna become is a dirty nigger, a filthy spick animal, a porch monkey, a wetback. Do anything that makes them a half an ounce of angry, and you gonna see their true colors. You gonna see that they don't value your life, and they'll take it from you. All right, get into an argument with one of like one of these older crackers out here. If they start bucking up, more than likely they got the strap on them. They'll kill you. Take 2 more steps closer to you. Any one of these crackers will blow your goddamn brains out.
What the scripture says that feed the flock of my feed the flock of my pasture whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. You know? Because they feel as if they'll get acquitted. Why? Because this is their world, man. They took this world, they took this earth by violence, man. Through robbing, through stealing, through killing. And the scripture tells you about through injuries and riches got by deceit, that the kingdom of violence, I keep twisting that world, that the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. So this devil, he got this world, he got his rulership by the sword, man. So guess what? How are we gonna get it back? We're not gonna get it back by going to this devil and asking for it. Hey, please, sir, can we have our kingdom back? You know, can we have the world back that you took? It's been long enough. You ruled over it, you know. I mean, look, you did acquire, you know, great things, you know. Which this kingdom isn't great, man. This is a shitty kingdom, man. Our kingdom is gonna be, it's gonna make your kingdom look like an anthill, man.
I'm trying to get that precept there. It says, that scripture that he pulled where he's talking about the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, that's talking about us, because there's a scripture that goes with it that says that the kingdom is in you, which was being directed towards the Israelites. Alright, we're that kingdom that suffered violence. Alright, we getting fucked up left and right. Alright, we're the people that have been misguided, misdirected, alright, taken off the path, beaten and stolen. Well, that's it says, say, curse be he that taketh the middle and self.
Yeah, Khan, that's 21:6.
Khan, Deuteronomy? Khan. Or was it
Exodus?
Exodus, Khan. Are you not supposed to,
21:16.
You're not supposed to just take somebody and do them like that, remove a landmark. That's another break against the law.
Hey, right? The scripture talks about in what is that, Isaiah the 10th chapter, how you removed the bounds of the people and you said through your great wisdom have you done it, man.
You know, just going in on the fact, you know, we got a precept for what the brothers are bringing up, as far as, you know, that this ain't gonna be a negotiation, you know, type of scenario. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna sit at no round table and talk about,
yeah,
you know,
Yahawah gonna come to the table. Like Superman did in that movie when he came to court because
Kind.
Yeah.
See that? No.
That ain't how you gonna plead. That ain't how you gonna plead for the people.
They wish. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's no there's no excitement in that. You know, the Most High, he's the drama king. You know what I'm saying? So he's about, you know, creating commotion, ruckus. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes for a better story. You know what I'm saying? Like we say all the time, this is the Most High's movie. You know what I'm saying? You know, 9 times out of 10, when you go to the movie, you don't want to go see no movie that's labeled romantic or, you know, something like that. You want something that's a thriller, you know, something that's exciting, action. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Most High is about. Now the brother's talking about, you know, like basically we gonna take the kingdom, like
hold on, Salakia, they're supposed to be Arab of another nation. But look, that goes to show that they sipping that Babylon juice because she's showing her goddamn ankles, man. When their nation is people that usually cover themselves up in modesty, man. Salakia, I just had to point that out. Salakia, though.
Well, she was wearing the scarlet,
she
the
had
red.
That.
She had on red, yeah. Hey, that's spiritual, man.
I got that.
But this is
the one who's looking back with her head wrapped, you know.
This is John 18 and 36. It says, Yahawah answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then will my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. You know what I'm saying? Just to hone in on the fact that Yahawah is about confrontation. You know what I'm saying? He's about, you know,
Matthew 10 and 34. He's not coming to bring peace and the pictures that you see, Slugger, I ain't mean to cut you off, but the pictures that you see, because you know, growing up as a kid, you'll see on those church. What's the name of those glass paintings that they have in church windows? There's a specific name for them. Stains. Yeah, them stains. Jesus, he's standing there, holding the flower, hugging motherfuckers. It's not gonna be that. When that person y'all call Caesar Borgia, when he comes back, Yahawah Mashiach, his real name, when he comes back, he's not coming with a bag of candy like it's Halloween. He's not coming with a fucking bucket of daisies. Alright? When the Lord comes back, he's going to destroy the wicked. He's going to destroy.
He's gonna go crazy.
He's
the
gonna
Lord ain't
destroy
coming with a bucket of daisies.
It's not gonna be nice and pretty like they tell you. Y'all people think it's a joke. That's why you don't take it serious. We understand what's gonna happen. We've been reading these scriptures for the past, you know, however long brother's been in it, past years now. All right, this shit ain't no joke, man. If this shit was a joke, we wouldn't be right here. None of the apostles and elders wouldn't be doing what they was doing. This shit is serious, man. But y'all think shit good. Y'all that big, angry, fucking smoke steaming out his nostrils, red-eyed, fucking muscular, horrific, dark-skinned man standing there just beaming, looking at you. When he come back, then y'all gonna be like, oh shit. That's when y'all gonna realize y'all fucked up. He's coming, y'all not gonna want to look at him. We not gonna mind looking at him, Lord willing, if he gives us the allowance to do so, because we gonna bow our heads, Lord willing. Alright?
Hey, well the Lord, when he came 2,000 years ago, he came meek, man. When the Lord comes back this time, he's coming as a man of war, man. He's coming to kick ass and to chew bubble gum. And he's all out of bubble gum, alright? And the Lord's gonna beat y'all asses, man. And that's the best way to put it. Ain't no sweet way to put it, man. You want us to sugarcoat it. You want us to water it down, man. You want us to make it sound sweet. But ain't no sweet way to tell you that the Most High is gonna kill your fucking ass, man. And the Most High is coming back to, the Yahawah, the son of the Most High, is coming back to cause devastation, man. He's coming back to cause destruction, all right? And he don't care how old you is, man. He don't care if you're an infant child. He don't care if you're an older adult, an old man, an old woman, man. And the Lord's coming back to kill you, all right? You know, because he don't look at the body. He looks at the spirit. And you're an old, wicked-ass spirit that's been here for generation through generation, man. Especially you people that killed him, that stuck him through the side with a spear, man. That nailed him to the cross. And the Lord got a special death for you. And the Lord said, hey, think not that I can call unto my Father. He shall send me 12 legion of angels. But he said right now, it ain't that time. But when the Lord comes back, he's going to come back with those legions of angels, man. And he's going to kill. And this is Isaiah 63 and 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dying garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel? You want to speak on it?
Hey, God, because it says, well, read it from the top again now.
It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dying garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
That's what we call his greatness is in his apparel, the chariot. Can I get the 14th chapter of Revelation? That's the Yahawah coming. You know what? I got a scripture. I already got a scripture. That's the Yahawah coming coming to destroy this place. Basically, the whole system is Edom, man. All these other nations follow the way, they maintain the way of Esau. You can tell by the way they dress, the way they do their commerce, the way they do everything. Because that's how the Romans did it. Go ahead, bro.
Revelations 19 and start at 10.
Prophecy. We did a prophecy. I was 14.
Okay.
chapter 14.
Chapter 14, verse. This is Revelations 14, verse 4. It says, and I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man.
Right. Okay. Right. That's the
Oh,
Lord.
so like it. That was 14. So like it says, this is Revelations 14 and 4. These are they which are not defiled with women.
No, go back to 14.
Okay.
Go back to 14.
This is Revelations 14 and 14. It says, and I looked and behold a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man. Upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle.
Right. Go ahead.
And another angel came out of the temple, saying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come.
Because the time has come. Right, because Yahawah Bahasham has already told you what he is going to do. Now, we already, so like the brother quoted the scripture, said we can discern the times of weather, or we say of the stork, know his time or anything. But Yahawah Bahasham already told you what he's going to do in the process. It said thrust in the sickle because the time is right. That's the time that we're looking for. The time is now. The time is not 20 years from now, 70 years from now.
That's right.
The time is at this moment as we speak. The prophets are not out here to tell you that the prophecies are just, we're just going to, these are prelims for the prophecy. The prophecies are being set forth now. So the time is right. It's right. Like give me the parable of
Read the text, right? Matthew 13.
Give me, but no, just give me the parable of the fig tree.
Oh.
All right, yeah, give me the parable of the fig tree. So the time is now. And men, the 2/3 and the rest of the nations are not going to adhere to that. You know, so when it's time for harvest, you gotta reap. We gotta reap all the good that's coming, or you gonna reap what you sow. Go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew 13 and 39. Well, I'll start at 38. It says, the field is the world,
Yep.
and the good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked.
Right, the tares are the children of the wicked. Those are the same ones that grew up amongst us, that look just like Israelites, and are sitting amongst us. And that little weirdo kid, you know, let's put it like this: Israel got a little weirdos too. But that little weird, you know what I mean? 'Cause you got some awkward. Right, right. You got awkward people in Israel also. You know what I mean? Sometimes people don't grow up in the same environment, so they grow up kind of odd. But that tear that grew up amongst you, that grew. Could you say?
I was gonna say the tares, they don't vibe with Drake.
Exactly.
Every time you see them, they with some Edomites. They the only dark skinned motherfucker at an all Edomite table.
Right.
All right. They staying the night at their house, eating their type of food, putting fucking ketchup, hot sauce on macaroni.
Right. Well,
That's
wait a minute. I put some hot sauce on macaroni.
Hold on. My Edomite cousin, he used to put ketchup on his macaroni.
Oh yeah. That's Edomite shit.
That's true.
On your sandwich, putting ketchup and shit.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, somebody get Jeremiah 49:7. God. So those are the ones. You know, go keep reading on.
It says the enemy that sold them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world.
You don't think this damn devil knew what he was doing when he put his seed into the Israelite woman and had him son and left him with there? He didn't take his child. You don't think Satan's spiritual demon Satan said leave him? Because right now you got a whole bunch of Washingtons out here. You got a whole bunch of Washingtons out here from George Washington. They look like niggas out here. You know. Go ahead, bro.
The enemy that sold them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels.
Right. So when that time comes of destruction, the Lord is about to reap. Everything that He said He's going to do for what was sown, they're going to reap that death, and He's going to reap His elect from off the four corners of the earth. So we're gonna be the champions of the globe because the Yahweh said so. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 14 and 16. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple, which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in the sharp sickle, and gather the cluster of the vine out of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe.
Right, that means grab the elect, get the elect out of here, man. And because everything is already set forth. See, because everything is all of the prophecies are going to set like wildfire. Everything is already set in its place. So when it's done, that's why Yahawah said when he was up on the crusade, it's done. Because everything he did for the elect. And then when it came down to it, we had to go through it. Still, we still had to go through it, but still we are imputed from the sins that was given. So now, as these days go forward, Yahawah has already told us what we're going to do. So what we're going to do? We're going to sit here and basically wait for the Lord for that time to come, and keep doing this thing to the end, because everything is already predestined. It's already and things are going to be manifested. And it's time. And the time is now. And you can see it. And I keep saying that because everybody still thinks that they have time. No time. It's no time on this place. We sit here and we prophesy. Jonas did it. All the other prophets did it.